In this video, we're going to be taking a look at creating some artwork for a custom LED sign. Now, this is kind of a big process if we were just going to be using 3D modeling software, or if we were just going to use Inkscape alone. There's a lot of individual steps to do this no matter how you go about doing it. So what I did is I developed a new Inkscape extension that will help automate this whole process, and you'll see it's very, very quick and easy to generate the artwork needed for our 3D model. All right, so let's go ahead and begin and show you what we're going to do. We're going to hit our text tool here, and we're just going to type in 2026. What we're going to do is we're going to make a big, like 3-foot wide LED sign for a graduating high school senior, and it's going to be our 2026. Okay, so then we're going to go to path, and we're going to choose object to path, and then we're going to go to path, and we're going to choose break apart. We're going to take the inside and outside path of our 0 and hit Control K, that's combine, and then we're going to do the same thing with our 6, Control K, that's combine. Okay, then we're going to just use our Control key, and what that does is that will constrain the movement to a completely horizontal movement. Okay, so you see there, very easy. So there we go. Now there is a little bit of overlap happening here, so let's begin the process of creating our lamp. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and change the size to 240 millimeters. So it's going to be a big old sign. All right, so you would set your size for your sign, whatever you wanted it to be. But then what we'll do is go into extensions and open up the LED Sign Maker 2000. I just called it that to be funny. But we're going to click step 1 is to trim the overlaps. And then the software will go ahead and trim those overlaps. You see, all the overlaps have been trimmed. Then we're going to go ahead and create some layers. So we'll go ahead and hit apply, and all the necessary pieces and parts to make up our LED sign are automatically created for us and put on various different layers. So now we're going to go ahead and choose this option, which is the create ledges option. We'll go ahead and hit apply. And what this does is it simply takes each of these numbers and offsets the original shape 2 millimeters. Those become our ledges. All right. So then we're going to click right here, and we're going to hit Control A. So we're selecting all the objects under the LED box ledges layer, and then we'll come back in here and we'll choose Combine Ledges. And what that will do is the 2 and the 0 and the 2 and the 6 will all become independent, but each one will have an independent frame. So now that's taken care of. Okay, so now we can move on to our sides here and essentially do the same thing. We're going to click under our sides, hit Control A, come back into here. We're going to create the sides. And this time, instead of offsetting 2 for our ledges, it's only going to offset 1 for our sides. Now, we still need to combine those, so we're just going to click on any shape under LED box sides, Control A, select that will select all the shapes, and then we're going to come right back in here, and we're going to go ahead and hit Combine Sides. And just like with Combine Ledges, it's going to combine those, so each one of those, you can see here if we toggle those on and off, one by one, see, they each become one. All right, so let's go ahead and turn that off because we don't need that anymore. And now we're going to go over to our overlay plates. All right, so again, select one underneath that layer, Control A to select all of them, back over here, and we're going to create our overlays. Now the overlays are going to take the original shapes that we started with and offset 1.5 millimeters because that's what's necessary for our overlays. Okay, now that's taken care of. Now what we're going to do is on our overlays, let's go ahead and do it right now before we forget about it. Let's just hit Control A to select all of them, and then we're going to come back in here to our tools, path, object to path. Okay, so we'll go ahead and choose that option for those, and then we'll move on to our overlay edges layer. So right here we can go ahead and on our overlay plates, let's just turn those off for a moment and turn on our overlay edges. Same thing, we'll select here, Control A, that selects everything. Back over here, we're going to go back to our recessed LEDs, and we're going to choose the Create Overlay Edges. All right, so now our overlay edges are complete. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to select one and Control A to select them all, and then we're going to come back into Tools and do that same thing, Path, Object to Path. Now here's where it gets a little bit dicey. We gotta roll up our sleeves and do a little bit of work, but it's not bad. What we have to do is under overlay plates, let's just turn that on for a moment. What we have to do is we have to duplicate all those existing shapes. So Control D to duplicate all those shapes, and then we just need to drag and drop underneath this layer stack. Okay, just like that. So now you can see all those layers are under all of these. All right. So then we hit Control A, and you can see now all of our shapes are selected. So we can go back into our tools, and we're going to choose this option, which is the left to right sort. So let's go ahead and hit Apply. That takes care of our left to right sort. And then we're going to go over to recessed LEDs and do our last step, which is step number 9, and combine those overlay edges. And now everything is ready to go. So we'll go back to Tools. We'll click on Show All Layers. And now all of our layers are on and visible here. And believe it or not, we are ready to go to our slicer to create our 2026 LED sign. So we're going to go ahead and hit Control S to save. And let's just call it 2026. We'll save it to our desktop. Grad sign. Okay. There you go. So now we are ready to go into Bamboo Studio with our SVG file and convert it into a 3D model. So I will link to the video for Bamboo Studio in the video description below, so you can find that and see how we turn this in to a 3D model very quickly and easily inside Bamboo Studio. So until next time, thanks for watching.